Namaste and very good evening. We are together here at the inaugural function of the Tagore, Zenobia, Juan, Ramon, Charge the Affairs, Embassy of Spain, and Dr. K. Srinivas Raoji, Secretary, Sahitya Akademi. The Tagore, Zenobia, Juan, Ramon, Jimenez Translation Award is an initiative of the Embassy of First. I request Dr. Rao to welcome Professor Vibha Mauryaji. I request Dr. Raoji to welcome Professor Oscar Pujol. Hearty welcome to Montserrat Moman Pampillo, ma'am. His Excellency Juan Angulo is also with us, Embassy of the Republic of Chile. I request Dr. Raoji to welcome him as well. I request Dr. Raoji to welcome His Excellency Mr. Alberto, Embassy of Uruguay. I request Dr. Raoji to please formally welcome all the esteemed literary connoisseurs present here. Dr. K. Srinivas Rao.
Namaskar, also bienvenidos. Her Excellency Miss Montserrat Moman Pampillo, Charge d'Affaires, Embassy of Spain. Mr. Professor Oscar Pujol is the Director, Institute of Cervantes. Professor Vibha Maurya. His Excellency Mr. Juan Angulo, the Ambassador of Chile. His Excellency Mr. Alberto A. Guani, Ambassador of Uruguay, and all the senior diplomats from various Latin American country embassies, writers, scholars, students who are assembled here, and honorable friends of Sahitya Akademi. I am glad to welcome all of you for this ceremony to announce the launch of Tagore, Zenobia, Juan, Ramon, Jimenez Translation Award. Friends, translation is at the center of all social progress and growth. Some may think it is an exaggeration and laugh it off. But if one cares to go little deeper, then one will translation has always played a central role in bringing new knowledge from around the world. Translation opens new vistas, widens one's horizons, brings home new knowledge, and very importantly connects and unites various cultures, societies and nations. Had not best of scientific inventions like that of Newton and Einstein been translated into all the languages across the world, or best of philosophy and literary masterpieces from all over the world, translated into many languages. In 2022, we all will be sitting in caves and talking about fantasies. Yes, it is the translation that has driven massive knowledge acquisition, scientific and technological advancements in the world, and importantly, soothed millions of wounded hearts through translations of immortal philosophical and literary classics which brought tears of joy to the millions. The pioneering work of Zenobia Kemprubi and Juan Ramon Jimenez in taking the works of Tagore to Spanish-speaking world is the inspiration behind this joint initiative of Sahitya Akademi, Institute of Cervantes and the Embassy of Spain in New Delhi. We are very pleased that this will bring more Spanish literary classics into many Indian languages, as every 2 years there will be one target Indian language out of the 24 Indian languages recognized by the Sahitya Akademi. All in all, it augurs well for the future of translation between Spanish and Indian languages, and in 2022 the award will be given to outstanding translation from Spanish into Hindi language, which is the mostly spoken in the country. With these few words, I am glad to welcome all of you once again. Thank you all.
2005, returning to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Madrid in 2007 as Area Head Asia Continental in the Directorate General of Foreign Policy for Asia and Pacific. Later that year, she was posted as Cultural Counselor at the Embassy of Spain in Belgium. In 2012, Counselor at the Embassy of Spain in Belgium. In 2012, she was appointed Cultural Counselor at the Embassy. I repeated, I'm sorry. She was appointed Cultural Counselor at the Embassy of Spain in Belgium. In 2015, she assumed charge of Director, International Treaty and Non-Normative Treaties, International Treaty and Non-Normative Treaties, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Spain. Ms. Ramon is fluent in French, English, Italian and Arabic languages. I invite Ramon ma'am to make introductory remarks. Thank you.
Buenas tardes, Namaste, good evening. Secretary General of the Sahitya Akademi, Ambassadors, Director of the Cervantes Institute, Hispanic colleagues and dear friends. Aap sabka swagat hai. On behalf of the Embassy of Spain in India, I would like to express my immense joy as we gather here today for the inauguration of the Tagore, Zenobia, Juan Ramon Jimenez Translation Award. The journey of this award began in 2020, which was unfortunately goal. On behalf of the Embassy of Spain, we would like to thank our Hispanists, friends, directors of the Spanish departments, for taking a keen interest for the Spanish language and of course for our culture. We hope that this award will become a long-lasting bridge connecting the rich Spanish culture to the multicultural Indian subcontinent.
Professor Oscar Pujol, Director, Institute of Cervantes, to speak on the occasion. Mr. Pujol is an eminent writer and scholar. He holds a doctorate in Sanskrit philology from the Banaras Hindu University. Having more than 25 publications to his credit, he was a professor of Spanish at the Department of Foreign Languages at the Banaras Hindu University. He joined Institute of Cervantes, New Delhi as director in 2007. Later, he also directed the centers for Porto Alegre, Rio de Janeiro. Besides Spanish, Dr. Pujolji knows English, French and Hindi. I welcome Professor Pujol.
Thank you. Buenas tardes a todo el mundo. Thanks very much, Dr. Shirini Basarrao, Secretary of Sahitya Akademi. Thanks, Montserrat Muman, Chargé des Affaires de la Embajada de España. Muchas gracias, Viva Maurian, por estar aquí con nosotros, un gran placer. And thanks also to the ambassadors, Juan Angulo from Chile and Antonio Guani from Uruguay. Today is really a very special day, I should say. It's a long-awaited day, because finally, after all this effort, we are able to announce our cherished award called Tagore Zenobia Juan Ramon Jimenez. As I said, we have really, it's been a project in process. It's taken some time, but finally it is here. And I would like to say that this is the brainchild of Montserrat Muman, that she really pushed it forward. And as I said, this is a very important, because what we want to do is to inspire young people to continue translating from Indian languages from Spanish into Indian languages. I think it's very important. I would like to say that much has been already done, and we have here many translators with us. We have many authors that have been already translated, like I would say Pablo Neruda is there, Miguel de Cervantes, Gabriel García Márquez, of course. We have also people like Ortega y Gasset, Rafael Alberti, and Punjabi, perhaps Malayalam. There are, as I said, there are now more and more projects to retranslate authors like Gabriel García Márquez, that was translated into Malayalam from English. He's very popular in Kerala. And there are new projects from Indian language. आगे तो बहुत काम करना है. ध्यान से सुन लीजिए.
Of the Presidential Medal of Honor, Government of Chile, in commemoration of the birth centenary of Pablo Neruda, poet and Nobel laureate. Government of Italy conferred on her the Order of the Star.
Oscar Pujol जी, पंडित, मैं उनको हमेशा पंडित कहती हूँ, पंडित ऑस्कर पुजोल जी. दो शब्द हिंदी में मैं भी कहूँगी. आज का दिन हम लोग जो ट्रांसलेटर्स रहे हैं उनके लिए एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण दिन है, क्योंकि हम लोग बहुत सारे लोगों ने यहाँ पर जो ट्रांसलेशंस अभी तक किए हैं वो एकदम एक दान की तरह किए हैं. शायद उसने is an initiative, as everybody has said, of the Embassy of Spain through their Spanish translation of Rabindranath Tagore. It is a significant cultural bridge formed by the union of two languages and two cultures. The award has the objective to encourage young translators as also to promote unpublished translations of from Spanish into Malayalam for the first time some years back. Similarly, Neruda is now being translated also, I heard, directly from Spanish into Malayalam. So these are the steps which has to be recognized, and this award is in fact, this project in fact is a step in that direction to encourage other languages also to come forward, and also to stop the English language to come in between. Always our translations, there are lots of translations in other Indian languages. In Punjabi there are lots of translation of Lorca, for example, but they are all translated through English. And so this mediation through English is also going to be somehow challenged if we start through this project, and if we actually start getting translations from other languages, into other languages also. The award will be jointly conferred by the above mentioned institutions to the best translation in one of the 24 Indian languages recognized by Sahitya Akademi. One Indian language will be selected as a target language every 2 years, and the source language will be Spanish or one of the co-official languages of Spain. The Standing Committee will decide once in 2 years the Indian target language and announce it in the 2-year call for translations. This year, 2022, which is the first year of the call, the target language is Hindi, as it has been already said. The Standing Committee will be headed by Professor Shyama Prasad Ganguly. In fact, he should have been here today in my place. The participation is open only to Indian nationals. There is an age limit. Persons of 45 or below years of age can be the details of Rinso Cervantes in Spanish and Hindi, along with a soft copy in a pen drive with the following information: identity document, email and complete contact details, and also if the translator has already sought the permission of the translation from the original author.
यहाँ तो कनेक्शन सही आ रहे हैं। आ गया स्टेज। हाँ, इंस्ट्रूमेंट वाला। ठीक। कितने का?
And such a warm feeling to be with all of you this evening. I think let's ask you to talk.
The composer wrote this concerto inspired singing it together in a unity that does not need translation, because I guess music is that one language we don't need to translate. Thank you. second and last item today is this really beautiful melody. We just loved it when we heard it.
Very good, sir. Thank you. Wow,